welcome everyone on this rainy old day. Apparently this is going to continue for the next 24 hours. So you've made it here. The next challenge will be to make it home. These days are really important in the life of our department because it's a way for us to acknowledge, with the help of some very important people, your educational, your academic journey through Macquarie. So it is a great day, and it's great also that your loved ones are here with you. And indeed, I offer the loved ones a very special thanks, because we all know without that love, the people sitting here today beside you would not have achieved what they have. And the donors who support us through the prizes are also extremely important. And so I acknowledge their continuing support to allow us to have these days and acknowledge the academic success of our students.
It's a great pleasure to announce all of these prizes in modern history and politics and international relations. We're going to start with our essay prizes first, and the first of those is the Waratah Medal, which is awarded for the best essay in Australian history at undergraduate level, and that's been awarded this year to Lillian Bender. Oh, she's right there.
Well done.
Our next is the Stephen Shortest Prize, which is awarded for an essay submitted not just in modern history, but in 200 level, any 200 level unit in the departments of English, modern history and critical and cultural studies. And our winner this year is Caitlin Adams.
Now we'll look over here for you.
Thank
Well
you.
done. Congratulations.
Our final essay prize is the Ashling Society Prize, which is awarded for the best essay in Irish history or Irish Australian history or literature, and our winner is Kim Adby.
Just looked at the same job. We'll move to camera 2. Loved ones. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kim. Our next set of prizes are for proficiency in history, and our first prize is the Harry Henderson Prize, awarded for proficiency in 100 level modern history. It's lovely to acknowledge Sue Henderson, who is the donor for this prize, is here with us today. And our winner is Peter Sadler. And Peter has also really generously made a donation to the Australian History Museum in memory of Harry Henderson. So congratulations to Peter, and thank you. The Women's Pioneer Society of Australasia Prize, awarded for undergraduate work on pioneer women, goes to Claire Phelps.
Thank you. Well done.
The Australian Federation of University Women New South Wales North Shore Group Prize, awarded to a woman for 200 level history, goes to Kate Wright. Kate cannot attend because she lives interstate. She's one of our external students, but let's give her a round of applause in her absence. The MJD Roberts Prize, awarded for proficiency in any 200 level history unit, was won by Paul Sherry.
We got there.
The Jill Rowe Prize, awarded for proficiency in any 300 level history unit, is awarded to Nathan Fallon. Congratulations. The Bill Edmonds Prize for Modern European History, and I'm pleased to say that Lindsay Edmonds and Judy Sharp are here representing the prize today, is awarded to Robbie Champion.
Pleasure. Well done.
The Irish Famine Memorial Prize is awarded for an honours thesis on an Irish or Irish-Australian topic or on a global problem in the modern world which might include famine, poverty, mass emigration, refugees or political upheaval. And it's awarded to Emma Sarian this year, and this will be presented later at the Irish Famine Memorial Prize. I'm not sure if Emma is here with us. Let's give her a round of applause. Anyway. The Bruce Mansfield Prize, which is awarded for proficiency in the Modern History MRes program, and I would like to acknowledge especially the presence of Professor Mansfield and his wife Joan here this morning, is awarded jointly this year to Jennifer McLaren and Sachi Tak.
Thank you. We better come together for that. Well done.
And our final prize is the Michael Wills Prize in International Relations, which is awarded to Laura Thomas. Now, Laura, unfortunately, or fortunately for her, is on a study abroad program in Belfast. She was very surprised and delighted to win, and she's very sorry that she can't be here in person to collect her prize. But let's give her a round of applause. I'd like to now invite Nathan Fallon to offer a little student valedictory speech on behalf of the winners. Nathan recently graduated with a Bachelor of Arts, maybe 2 weeks ago, the recent graduation round. And Nathan also won the 2014 PHA New South Wales and ACT Public History Prize for his capstone essay, Transmitting the Memory of the Holocaust to the Australian Public, the Cultivation of Prosthetic Memory in the Sydney Jewish Museum. Nathan will be presented with the award at the PHA's annual History in July event. He's doing a Masters of Teaching at the University of Western Sydney now because he's very passionate about teaching history to high school students and making a difference there. So I'd like to invite Nathan up to the stage for a moment.
Good morning, academic staff, fellow modern historians, friends and family. It is an honour to speak today on behalf of the student body of the Modern History Department. I would like to begin today by asking each of the historians in the room, and yes, if you're a student of history, you are most definitely an historian. Why do we study history? I distinctly remember Nick Baker asking this exact same question a few years back in 2012 in the first modern history subject I took at Macquarie. After that subject, I was hooked on the modern department, and in fact changed my major from ancient to modern history. So, if you haven't taken the Worlds of Early Modern Europe yet, do so at your earliest convenience. It's a must, especially with the character that is Dr. Baker. Also, if you haven't changed your major from modern to ancient history, and I hope there's no one in the room who hasn't yet, you must do so. Identifying the stylistic differences of potsherds is a slippery slope to insanity. Anyhow, in answer to the question of why I was here studying history, I had since high school adamantly held on to the age-old adage that those who do not remember history are destined to repeat it. Yet perhaps too soon for my liking, I had to concede the notion when I came to undertake Lee Boucher's mind-blowing subject, War and Peace in World History. It was here that I swiftly learnt that remembering one's past unfortunately provides no special protection against the pitfalls of the human condition. For there are many ways to remember one's past, and many histories upon which to justify one's action. If some of you are beginning to feel a bit despondent, it does get better from here. Whilst my modern history education at Macquarie taught me that we cannot protect ourselves from, or even the next generation, from past mistakes simply by remembering them, it also taught me something far more empowering and valuable. It was through the inspired, dedicated and passionate teaching of all the department's academic staff that I have emerged from my studies with an enhanced capacity for critical thinking and empathy, two skills which have come to inform my citizenship and provide me with a greater sense of self-awareness. With one of Australia's premier modern history departments, the experience of Macquarie Modern History is unsurpassed. At Macquarie, you will not experience White Tower academia. Rather, you are invited to share your ideas, pursue your own research passions, and partake in publishable academic research. At this point, I would like to give my special thanks to Dr. Su Ming Tao and Dr. Tanya Evans, who can't be with us today, both of whom played an enormous part in my award today, and in making all of our modern history experience so great. But back to my first question, why do we study history? Well, I think the answer is because we must. We must study history if we are to acquire the keys to the lineage of human experience, a lineage that lies at the centre of our ability to understand contemporary social and political events, and the complexity of our modern world. Whilst the study of modern history cannot protect us from the pitfalls of the human condition, it does provide us with the key intellectual skill sets that we need to inform our thinking, encourage our active citizenship, shape our empathy, and grow our compassion. The malleable, flexible, and interpretive phenomenon that is modern history shapes us as we study it. All we must do is allow it to do so. Thank you.
Well, History Initiates is the department's undergraduate research journal. So it's a place where our students get to experience what academic historians do, which is put their ideas out in the public domain, not just to an academic. And so, how long have we been running the journal for? It's
3 years.
Third year. Yeah, I thought it was the third year. So, I don't actually have a copy, but it's an online journal, which would probably explain why I don't. But I recommend it to you. So it essentially, we take the best undergraduate articles from all of our undergraduate courses and publish them in this place. And indeed, we use them, some of the academics use them. So, for example, there was one in last year's edition on the myth of Simpson and his donkey, and we actually used that in the Australians at War course that I'm teaching this semester. So it is a way in which ideas from our students get to inform the wider historical debate. And of course, in the era of the World Wide Web, this means it's not just Macquarie students or Macquarie academics, it's, you know, your work is placed in front of the whole world. So I think there are some flyers being circulated with the URL for History Initiates. So on behalf of everyone involved, I happily launch, without a champagne bottle, History Initiates Volume 3. And if we can have a round of applause to the students who are included. So that's pretty much it for the formal part of the day. Just a few thank yous. Firstly to Dr. Xiuming Tao, who organises the day for us. Thanks, Xiuming. Always extremely important but a very rewarding day. And to Jackie and Kelly, our departmental DAs who organised the room. I'm going to claim credit for originally saying we need a wet weather option, and I'm glad I did. But thank you to Kelly and Jackie for organising the wet weather room once I had the good idea, but also for the food and everything else. And again to our colleagues, I know I speak on behalf of the students and their loved ones that they're very grateful, not only for the intellectual journey you've given these students over their time, but also the fact that you're here to celebrate and share with them today. So thank you. Yeah, let's clap. And please, if you haven't already availed yourself of morning tea, do so, and we look forward to having a bit more of a conversation. Thank you.